Okay, surprise, surprise. I started it when you weren't looking. Get shit on.
Bastard.
What up, bro? Hey, guess what? We're in both in the lead in our divisions, our respected divisions.
Get wrecked everybody else.
We're nobody's undefeated, right? No,
You broke Sarah's streak.
that is right, yeah. Get shit on, Sarah.
She hates us, by the way.
Whatever, man. I don't give a shit. I won. I need something. The Giants fucking suck. All right, anyway. Um, I'm gonna take a quick peek at the divisions real quick because I want to point something out. Um, okay. I'm in first because I have most points scored in comparison to wins. I just wanted to point out how unlucky Shannon is, aside from the fact that she just lost like 4 players. They're all like questionable or out. So, okay, Spencer, you have 432 points scored, which is great. That's fine. Only 293 points scored against you. Okay?
Okay,
Not even
okay, yeah, okay,
not
but if
just listen,
Shannon,
just listen. Shannon has 339 scored and she has 512 scored against her. She has 200 and almost 20, more than 20 points scored against her than you do. That's
okay,
insanity.
okay. To be fair, also, if she had put up more than 40 points last week, I would look like I had
Every
350
single one of
against
her
me.
players died. That's
I
true
know
though,
she
yeah.
she did have a very unlucky
Her
week. I know.
entire fucking team is dead. All right, let's send it. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out. Any other anomalies in here? Mom's mom's points for to points against is pretty close. Sarah is 3-1 now and has less points scored than she has points against her. That's probably thanks to me. You're welcome, Sarah. All right. Anyway, scoreboard. We're gonna start with your game. In the wrong week. Everyone, bear with me. Box score. Box score. Here we go. Okay. Here's the point winners. Top scorer of the week was Elizabeth. She had 156.66 points. I was a close second, and then Andrew had 146. So he's about 10 points off, but some fucking high scores this week, dude. Some also very low scores, i.e., Shannon's team. Rip.
I.e., our next point. Yay, Shannon.
Lowest scorer, Shannon, 46.22.
I
Elizabeth
told
outscored Shannon 110 points.
I told mom and dad. I hung out with them for a minute Sunday evening, and I told them I think in my now about what is it 9 years I've been doing fantasy. I think 46 points is the lowest single week score I have ever seen
I mean,
playing.
we're on the matchup right now. If we just take a look, she had Javante get like 2 points and die. T. Higgins got 3 points and died. Mike Evans got 5 and died. Fryermuth got 2 and died. Her defense got -4. Jerome Ford didn't do anything. Ramondre didn't do anything, and her kicker kicked 1 field goal. Um, Russell Wilson almost outscored her entire rest of her team, and even that that was the comeback game too. So it looked like she could have scored like 20 points. Insane. Curtis Samuel on the bench. Who could have guessed? Anyway, wouldn't have mattered. Next point. Smallest point differential was Mom and Chris. I can't remember what it was off the top. 75.62 to 68.28. So it's like a 7 point differential. There were a couple that were actually there was only like one other one that was actually even remotely close to that. But so that's I don't remember if that's a half point or a point.
Yep, half point each.
Most scrimmage yards. Elizabeth gets another one here because Christian McCaffrey had 176 scrimmage yards. I think
Who you
AJ,
said Elizabeth got that one?
yeah, CMC had the most scrimmage yards there. I think
Okay.
AJ Brown had like 175 or something crazy like that, so it was pretty close. Uh, Negative points. Shannon's Pittsburgh defense had a -4 on the lineup, so I don't remember how many points she gets for that, if it's a half or a one, but she gets that one, and then most benched points. Get this. I scored on the week 152.88, second highest score, and I also had the most bench points. So that was a good week for me. I had 68.04 bench points. I
Pretty
had
solid.
CJ Stroud with 21, Matt Breida with 10, Palmer with 9, Gabe Davis with 13, and Marquise Hollywood Brown with 13. Nobody else really came close. I think the next closest was 40. So, okay. Any thoughts on that, Spence?
You should trade some of your bench players to Shannon.
I think I'll keep them, actually. I'm in for a rough week this week, so. Um,
Yeah, same. We got a couple buys. I was trying to double check the yardage, but I think you are correct on it. Puka Nuka was pretty fucking close though.
Puka Nakua? For what?
Yeah,
Close for what?
yardage. He had like 160 something.
Yeah. Wasn't AJ Brown up there? Are you checking that? Or
Uh,
I
you can
think
keep going, but yeah, I'm
doesn't
just.
Sarah? No. Beth has AJ Brown? I don't remember who has AJ Brown.
No, it is Sarah, and he
It is
did in
Sarah.
fact have 175.
Yeah.
So
Christian
if the other,
McCaffrey had 106 rushing and 71 receiving. I
Nico
remember
Collins
that.
with 168
Yeah,
too.
I looked at that. That's part of the reason I scored so many, because Nico, Nico Collins had the game of his entire life, bro. He put up 32.3. Anyway, we gotta kind of chug through this. Spencer's busy today, so it's gonna be a shorter one.
Yeah, I'm fucking going through water like water because my house is hot as shit.
Oh, okay. I did not understand where you're going with that. All right, let's start off our picks. You're just going off the dome with these picks, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. Just pick a matchup and I'll tell you.
The hell am I looking at here? Okay, I had an ad on ESPN Fantasy. All right, let's start with Andrew versus me. Andrew's 2-2. I'm 3-1. I'm actually picking Andrew in this one because I have. Wait, did I pick? Yeah, I picked Andrew in this one because I have a lot of tough matchups. I'm probably starting CJ Stroud and benching Trevor Lawrence. Undetermined on if I'm starting Calvin Ridley or not. Is that another? Are the Jags doing 2 London games in a row?
Yeah.
What the hell? London, baby. Anyway, um, I predict a really good game for one of our running backs. So I think that may determine it because he has Arcan and I have Raheem Mostert, and it seems like Arcan's going to be the guy, and they play the Giants on Sunday. So one of them's going to put up 40, and I think it's going to be Arcan. So I think Andrew's going to take that game. My only saving grace might be if Puka's targets and or catches go down because I believe the Cooper Kupp should be off IR this week. So who are you taking? What are you looking at? Are you just looking at the?
Yeah,
You're looking at the.
Drew's got some good matchups this week. I'll go with Drew as well on this one.
If the commies can hold Justin Fields to like under 10, I'll be semi confident going into the week. But see what happens there. All right, I'm on Ben Veronica. This is a shit show matchup. 1-3 versus 1-3. I picked Ben in this one, and I'm trying to remember why.
Got a
Did
couple
I?
of buys.
Yeah, I was about to say week 5 bye week. I might actually. I'm gonna. Fuck it. I already picked Ben. Though Veronica has a solid chance to win this if Joe Burrow can do anything. Joe Burrow's the new Daniel Jones.
I don't believe in Joe Burrow whatsoever. Does she have a backup quarterback? She's got Jimmy Garoppolo coming back. I'll go. Tyreek's gonna have a field day on us. I'll go V.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, but yeah, whatever. It's fine.
So you went
Yeah,
Ben on that one,
I went Ben. I'm probably gonna be wrong on that one.
and
Sarah,
you picked Drew originally for the first one, right?
I did. Yeah,
Okay.
got Sarah versus Shannon. Um, this is an easy Sarah pick for me. Sorry, Shan.
Yeah, if Shannon's half her team wasn't dead, I'd say it was probably closer, but well, I don't know. Sarah probably is gonna say I'm jinxing her again, so maybe I'll pick Shannon. Just to have a.
I don't know if I see it. Let's see how many of her players are actually playing this week. But like Mike Evans is on bye. She does have a backup tight end, so that's good.
And I think there's too many of her players also coming back from injury that are kind of just questionable right now and unknown. So
Yeah,
I'll go
and
Sarah on this one.
Sarah's got Devontae and AJ Brown. Yeah.
So you're going Sarah.
Both went Sarah. We got Dad versus you. This was an easy. I pick you for this one. Kenneth Walker's on bye. Dad has Daniel Jones. I mean, I give up on the Giants right now, bro, until they show me something. So, Dad,
Yeah,
I'm afraid you're
I
going
do
1-4.
I do have Herbie and Keenan Allen out on bye.
I don't think it matters. Keenan's been crazy though. Love's been solid. He had a kind of a rough game last week, but I think I don't know who he's playing. Let's see.
I think it's Vegas,
Raiders,
who's
yeah.
not the greatest on D. So yeah, the fuck, I'll pick me.
Okay, we pick the same on that one. Moving on.
Oh, I don't
Sean
know where I just
versus
went.
Elizabeth. This was an easy Elizabeth pick for me again. Just looked at her lineup and I saw Jalen Hurts and Christian McCaffrey, and I didn't even need to look at the rest of it. It's like, alright, I think Elizabeth's got this one locked up.
I think if there's one defense that could contain CMC a little bit, I would think the Cowboys would probably be a good shot. I think this one's gonna be closer than you think. He gets Waddle back against us. Talk about a nice little gimme on a return from injury.
Waddle played last week.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
All right. You got Jay Jett against the Chiefs. They're probably gonna have to throw all game. Ooh, this one's gonna be close. I'll take Sean just to be different.
Sean also has Rashad White on bye, so he's got solid wide receivers. And Hunter Henry, if Hunter Henry continues to be good, but Zeke and Christian
Jonathan Taylor might be back this week.
Says he's gonna play. I thought he was holding out.
Coach said I had a good conversation with him. He seems like he wants to be back with his team.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
know what that means, but so
Anyway.
you're going Beth. I
Beth
went
on
Sean.
that one. Oh, by the
Okay.
way, we said it before we started recording, but for our picks last week, I went 1 and 6. I had 1 right and 6 wrong.
Your only right pick was picking me to win, and
Yeah.
you got every other one wrong. And then I believe I only had one wrong, and it was Sarah.
Yep. Yep. Anyway, I should have believed in myself, bro. It wouldn't have mattered. I still would have lost to the pick war. But Chris and Garrett. Chris is 2-2. Garrett is 3-1. I went Chris on this one. Tua versus the Giants. Saquon might be back. Alvin Kamara's in his lineup. Debo's there. And then if you look at his bench, he could also play Anthony Richardson. And he potentially gets Cooper Kupp back this week if Cooper Kupp goes. So, and Garrett has DK on bye and Geno on bye. Tough.
Yeah, that is tough.
Tough for the goat.
That is tough. You know what? I'm gonna go Garrett. I'm gonna say Garrett finds some bye week fill-ins and pulls out a close win on this one. Although I could easily see Chris winning this one. I just wanted to be a different pick from you.
Oh, real quick. What's the team? Is it the next team? The last team? Oh my god, it's the team we haven't even talked about yet. Okay. Next matchup.
Oh, we have another one still?
Yeah, last one. Mom versus Nathaniel.
Oh.
Mom is squeaking by 3-1. And Nate is 2-2. It's a solid matchup here. The issue is, well, here's my pick first. I'm going with Mom on this one. Even though it looks like a great matchup for Nate because he's got Josh Allen and Diggs who are going crazy right now. The Bills play the Jags in London, and I just have a feeling they might struggle a bit against the Jaguars. I think they end up winning the game, Bills, but I think they're going to struggle against the Jags defense. And I don't know how many points that quarterback receiver combo is going to put up. So I picked Mom.
I actually think the Bills win handedly, and the Jags come out of London with more questions. I'm gonna go Nate.
Okay.
And
mean,
I also believe that they're gonna have to try and play catch up, and Kirk's probably gonna get at least 10 points if I had to guess, probably closer to 15.
did we pick all like almost completely different again, except for my matchup? No, wait, you picked.
We both
Shannon.
picked Drew and I think that was the only one we had the same. Oh, we both picked Sarah. Both picked Drew. Both picked Sarah. Oh, and both picked me.
Okay, all right. So they weren't all completely different, like they almost were last time. But yeah, anyways, uh, we're about to be in week 5. Got some
And you
got some
picked.
competition going on.
I'm on that one. Okay. If you want to, I don't know how we doing on time. I can do an update on points next week or
Yeah, go
2
ahead.
weeks
We're
from now, I guess.
about almost at 16 minutes. We got a minute.
Okay. Give me 1 second. All right,
Updating the
Beth.
time. We're updating the
Beth
points.
with 2 points.
Anyone else at negative differential here? Chris has 326 points scored and 345 against him, so that's a bit unlucky. He's still 2 and 2 after that, so. Oh, here's the one that poor dad, bro. He scored 360, which isn't great, but 438 scored against him. That's tough. Dad's on a 3-game loss streak, and you're about to give him a 4th one. It's kind of messed up if you ask me.
Maybe he'll pull out a win. Maybe DJ will finally click. Maybe he got superpowers from all those head hits he took last week.
11 sacks, eh? That makes me sad, bro.
And a half
I
to
just,
mom and a half to Chris.
I just want them to score some points at this point, you know. I don't even care if we win anymore. Season's kind of seemingly over, right? We'd have to kind of start winning out, which is not going to happen. So, Dolphins, Bills next 2 weeks, and we have a week 13 bye.
With mom's half point, the last person to not have a point is now on the board.
Who's that?
Mom. With her
Oh,
half
oh,
point.
I
With her
see.
half
Okay,
point.
okay. The last person did not have one is finally on the board. Okay.
And currently
Yay.
leading the pack is
Elizabeth.
Shannon with 3.5.
Oh, there we go. Shannon's winning something. Let's go.
In second is you with 2.5, and there's a couple people who have 2.
Hell yeah.
Oh, sorry. Wait. I lied. There's somebody who has 3. It is Elizabeth. Elizabeth has 3. So you're in third. Elizabeth's in second right now.
Oh, okay. My
And then
final
there's
word before we end is Dad. I know I picked Spencer to play you, but he has less than 300 points scored against him. So please put some points up on him. Even out this ridiculousness. Everybody else has like 350. He has 293 scored against him. It's crazy.
Do you just want my matchups to be more challenging, or do you just want my differential to look better?
I just want you to stop having such easy matchups. That's all.
That's fair.
Did
Not
I tell you
related to
Sean
this league
has?
in any way,
Yeah.
but I beat Sarah by 0.3 in Casual Sunday.
Oh, I gotta go look at that. That's rough. Sarah had a rough week, huh?
Yep.
Sean has 380 scored and 459 scored against him.
Mm.
Sometimes it just be like that, though, you know? Alright, anyway, that's a wrap. See y'all next week.